Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Peter Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Peter.
And I'm Lily. Hi, Peter, and hello to all our amazing listeners. It's great to be here again.
It's always great to be here, Lily. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, thank you. I had a nice breakfast this morning, so I'm full of energy. How about you?
I'm good too. I had my coffee, so I'm ready to go.
That's perfect. And today's topic is something very useful for beginners: daily routine.
Yes, a very practical topic. We all have a daily routine, right?
Exactly. It's a great way to learn simple English verbs and talk about your day.
So let's start from the beginning, the morning. Lily, what's the first thing you do in the morning?
The first thing I do is wake up. I usually wake up at 6:30.
6:30? That's early. I usually wake up around 7.
You like sleeping in a bit.
Yes, I do. So after you wake up, what do you do next?
After I wake up, I get out of bed and go to the bathroom.
Same here. I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Brush my teeth and wash my face. Two very common actions in the morning.
Yes. After that, I usually go to the kitchen. What about you?
Me too. I go to the kitchen and make breakfast.
Nice. What do you usually have for breakfast?
I usually have toast and a cup of tea. Sometimes I eat fruit, like an apple or a banana.
That sounds healthy. I usually have coffee and cereal.
Simple and delicious. After breakfast, what do you do?
I usually get dressed.
Right. Get dressed means you put on your clothes for the day.
Exactly. I choose my clothes, get dressed, and then I put on my shoes.
That's another good phrase. Put on my shoes. And if it's cold, you can say put on my coat.
Yes, good one. Then I usually leave the house and go to work.
Perfect. Let's say that again for our listeners. Wake up, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, make breakfast, eat breakfast, get dressed, put on shoes, and go to work.
Those are great beginner verbs, very useful for everyday life.
Yes, and it's important to practice them in sentences.
Let's make some examples. I'll start. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning.
Good. I brush my teeth and wash my face after I wake up.
I make breakfast in the kitchen.
I have tea and toast for breakfast.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about what we do after we go to work. What do you usually do at work, Lily?
At work, I usually sit at my desk and use my computer. I answer emails and write lesson plans.
Nice. So you're busy in the morning.
Yes, usually. I sometimes have meetings with my colleagues.
Meetings. That's another useful word.
Right. A meeting is when people get together to talk about work.
I also have meetings sometimes, especially online meetings.
Oh, yes, many people do that now. And what do you usually do during the day when you work from home?
When I work from home, I sit at my desk and write articles or prepare lessons. I also answer messages from students.
That's productive. What time do you usually have lunch?
I usually have lunch around 12:30.
And what do you eat for lunch?
Sometimes a sandwich, sometimes rice with vegetables.
That sounds healthy. I often go out to eat with my coworkers.
Go out to eat. That means you go to a restaurant, right?
Yes, exactly. But not every day. Sometimes I bring my lunch from home.
Good idea. It's cheaper and usually healthier.
That's true. After lunch, I usually go back to work and continue until about 5 o'clock.
Same here. After work, I go home.
That's the best part of the day. Go home.
Yes, I agree.
When you get home, what do you usually do first?
I usually relax on the sofa and watch TV for a while.
Nice and easy. I sometimes cook dinner right after I get home.
Really? What do you like to cook?
I like to cook pasta or soup. Something simple.
That sounds good. I like to cook too. I often make fried rice.
Yum. That's one of my favorites.
So, after dinner, what do you do?
After dinner, I usually wash the dishes.
Oh, yes, me too. Not my favorite job, but it has to be done.
Exactly. After that, I sometimes read a book or listen to music.
That's a nice way to end the day.
And you, Peter?
I often watch TV or call a friend before bed.
That's nice.
So, to summarize, we've talked about morning and daytime routines, waking up, brushing teeth, having breakfast, going to work, eating lunch, and finishing work.
Yes, and in part 2, we'll talk more about evening routines, relaxation, and some easy English questions and answers you can use to talk about your own day.
That sounds great.
Don't go anywhere. Part 2 is coming up next.
See you in the next part.
Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of our episode, Daily Routine. In part 1, we talked about the morning and daytime. Now we'll talk about the evening and how to describe your full day in English.
That's right. The evening is also full of useful English verbs and phrases. So, Lily, let's start from when you get home after work.
Sure. When I get home, I usually take off my shoes and change my clothes.
Good one. Take off is the opposite of put on. So, in the morning, we put on clothes and shoes, and in the evening, we take them off.
Exactly. After that, I usually cook dinner.
Nice. You said in part 1 that you like pasta and soup, right?
Yes, I do. I also like cooking rice with vegetables, or sometimes making sandwiches if I'm tired.
I understand. Cooking after work can be tiring.
True, but I enjoy it. It helps me relax.
That's great. I sometimes order food online when I'm too lazy to cook.
I think many people do that. After dinner, I usually wash the dishes.
Yes, that's something we all have to do. Wash the dishes, an important daily verb.
Right. After that, I often watch TV or listen to music. Sometimes I read a book before bed.
That sounds relaxing. I usually watch the news or call a friend in the evening.
Nice. And do you ever exercise after work?
Sometimes, yes, I like to go for a walk after dinner. It helps me feel calm.
That's a good habit. I like to do yoga in the evening, especially when I feel tired.
Oh, yoga. Good for the mind and the body.
Exactly. And then, before bed, I always brush my teeth and wash my face.
Right. Brush my teeth and wash my face, just like in the morning.
Yes, same actions, different time. After that, I go to bed.
What time do you usually go to bed, Lily?
Usually around 10:30. I try to sleep for at least 8 hours.
That's healthy. I usually go to bed a bit later, around 11:30.
Oh, you're a night owl.
Yes, I like staying up late sometimes. I read or watch a movie.
Sounds cozy. Okay, let's review some evening routine verbs for our listeners.
Good idea. Here we go. Take off shoes, change clothes, cook dinner, have dinner, wash the dishes, watch TV, listen to music, read a book, brush teeth, wash face, go to bed.
Perfect. Very simple, but very useful.
Now, let's help our listeners learn how to talk about their whole day using these phrases.
Great idea. Let's make a full example.
Okay, I'll go first. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I make coffee and have breakfast. After that, I get dressed and go to work. I work from 9 to 5. I have lunch at 12:30. After work, I go home, cook dinner, and relax on the sofa. I watch TV and then go to bed around 11.
That's a very good example. Simple sentences with clear verbs.
Yes, short and easy. Now you try, Lily.
All right. I wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I make tea and have toast for breakfast. Then I get dressed and go to the office. I answer emails, have meetings, and write reports. At noon, I have lunch with my coworkers. After work, I go home, take off my shoes, and change my clothes. I cook dinner, wash the dishes, and read a book before bed. I go to sleep around 10:30.
That's great, Lily. Clear and natural.
Thank you. Now let's give our listeners some questions they can use to talk about daily routines.
Good idea. I'll ask and you answer, okay?
Sure.
I'll ask, what time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6:30.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I usually have toast and tea.
Do you work from home or in an office?
I work in an office.
What time do you have lunch?
At 12 o'clock.
What do you do after work?
I go home, cook dinner, and watch TV.
And finally, what time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 10:30.
Perfect. Those are great beginner questions.
Yes, they're simple, but you can practice with friends or classmates.
Exactly. And you can also answer in longer sentences if you want to improve.
For example, I usually wake up at 7 because I start work at 8:30.
Yes. Or I go to bed late because I like to watch movies.
That's a fun one. Now, let's teach some useful time words that go with daily routines.
Okay, let's start. In the morning. I drink coffee in the morning.
In the afternoon. I have lunch in the afternoon.
In the evening. I watch TV in the evening.
At night. I go to bed at night.
Perfect. And don't forget before and after.
Yes. For example, I brush my teeth before breakfast. I watch TV after dinner.
Exactly. These small words make your sentences more natural.
Right. And you can also add frequency words. Always, usually, often, sometimes, never.
Let's make examples. I always brush my teeth. I usually eat breakfast. I sometimes go to the gym. I never wake up late on weekdays.
Very nice. Frequency words help show your habits.
Yes, when you combine them with simple present verbs, you sound fluent and natural.
Exactly. For example, I usually wake up early. She often goes for a walk in the evening. They never watch TV before bed.
Beautiful examples.
Thank you. And remember, when you talk about your daily routine, you always use the simple present tense.
Right, because it's about things you do regularly.
Exactly. So verbs like wake up, eat, go, work, sleep, all in simple present.
All right. Before we finish, let's review today's key verbs one last time.
Great idea. I'll say the action, you say an example sentence.
Let's do it.
Wake up,
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
brush teeth,
I brush my teeth in the bathroom.
make breakfast,
I make breakfast in the kitchen.
go to work,
I go to work at 8:30.
have lunch,
I have lunch with my friends.
go home,
I go home after work.
cook dinner,
I cook dinner with my family.
wash the dishes,
I wash the dishes after dinner.
read a book,
I read a book before bed.
go to sleep.
I go to sleep at 11 o'clock.
Perfect.
This was a wonderful practice session.
Yes, and we hope all our listeners repeat after us and practice at home.
That's right. Speaking aloud helps your pronunciation and confidence.
And remember, you can record yourself talking about your daily routine in English.
Great idea. It's one of the best ways to improve.
So, everyone, what's your daily routine? Tell us in the comments below.
We'd love to read your answers.
And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends.
Yes, help more people learn English with us.
Thanks so much for listening.
And remember, practice every day, even just 5 minutes.
That's how you build good English habits.
Until next time, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you soon.